Clock on the mantle is a resurrected ghost, counting the things that I miss the most. Your shoes in the hallway, the dent in the rug, the ghost of a morning, the warmth of a hug. We were living on credit, we were stealing the light, building a fire, the dead of the night. I knew by the way that you looked at the door that us wasn't something you'd be fighting for. I check my reflection in the window. I look like a man who's been caught in the rain. We traded our secrets like silver and gold, but some things are bought, some things are sold. You gave me your summer, I gave you my soul, but half of a heart doesn't make a thing whole. I'm looking at pictures of a life we outgrew, just a collection of shadows that once looked like you. And oh, we were living on borrowed time, committing the love and then paying the crime. Now my heart is spent and the coffers are dry, with nothing but maybe and why and goodbye. I'd go back to the start, I'd pay every cent for one more hour of the time that we spent. But the debt is too high and the interest is deep, and I'm left with the promises I couldn't keep. The seasons are shifting, the air's getting cold, the story is finished, the ending is told. I see you in strangers, in the turn of a head, in the silence of rooms where the I love yous were said. You're a beautiful vintage, a wine turned to dust, a memory covered in layers of rust. I'm walking the shoreline where the tide's coming in, wondering where the forever returned? Is this just the ash of the bridges we burned? You can't take back the kisses, you can't take the years, you can't hide the salt in the tracks of my tears. I'm bankrupt and broken, I'm down on the floor, begging for minutes you won't give anymore. Time is a master and love is a slave, and I'm digging the hole for the dreams and the Was it all just a love? Was it meant to be returned? Is this just the ash of the bridges we burned? You can't take back the kisses, you can't take the years, you can't hide the salt in the tracks of my tears. I'm bankrupt and broken, I'm down on the floor, begging for minutes you won't give anymore. Martha stopped its beating against the glass, watching the seasons and the shadows pass. For 700 nights I kept the glow, a golden signal so that you would know that the path was clear, the lock was turned. Despite the bridges that we went and burned, I sat in that rocker until the wood grew thin, waiting for the moment that you'd walk back in. I saw your car, one that looked the same, and for a second I forgot the pain. I reached for the switch with a trembling hand to light up the kingdom of this lonely man. But the taillights faded into the black, and I realized then you're never coming back. The bulb is flickering, it's tired too of staying awake for a ghost like you. So tonight I'm leaving the porch light off. Let the darkness settle, let the silence scuff. I'm tired of being the lighthouse on the shore for a ship that isn't sailing anymore. It's a different secrets and the promises I no longer keep. The neighbors will notice the change in the street, the end of the vigil, the final defeat. They'll see the windows are vacant and blind, and know I finally left you behind. I'm blowing out the candles, I'm closing the blinds, leaving the could-have-beens and maybes behind. But the night is a mercy, the night is a veil. It's the end of the story, the end of the trail. I don't wanna see the road, I don't wanna see the gate. I'm resigning my position as the one who has to wait. From a cry of Eddie to resource any melody. It feels like someone finally putting down a heavy suitcase. Yeah, tonight I'm leaving the porch light off. Let the wind howl loud, let the winter come. I'm done being the lighthouse on the shore for a ship that isn't sailing anymore. It's a different kind of peace when you embrace the night and you stop searching for a flicker of light. The house is still and the air is cold, but I'm finally letting go of the hand I can't hold. No more shadows dancing on the lawn, no more waiting for a fake hearted dawn. The switch is down, the glass is cool. I'm no longer anybody's fool. There's a booth at the diner on 5th and Main, where the vinyl's cracked and it smells like rain. The waitress asks if I'm waiting for two. I just shake my head like I always do. The world keeps spinning, the cars race by underneath the cold and indifferent sky. But I'm stuck in a loop, in a glitch in the years, drowning in a reservoir of unspoken tears. I went to the pier where we carved our names, but the wood's been replaced, it's not the same. The ocean washed the forever away and turned the bright blue into a hollow gray. I called up your brother, he didn't know what to say. He spoke about the weather and the games they played. It's like you were a dream I had alone, a secret frequency on a broken phone. And I'm the only one who remembers the way you laughed, the way you drawed on a window that was glassed. And everyone else has moved on to the light, but I'm still standing in the middle of our last night. If I let go, then you're truly gone, like a star that's swallowed by the break of dawn. I'll hold the weight, I'll carry the embers, because I'm the only one who remembers. I'll keep the ticket stubs in a shoebox under the bed, proof of a life that's now just inside my head. The ink is fading, the dates are blurred. I'm the last living witness to every word you prefer. Do they forget the way you took your tea, or how you cried at the end of that movie? It's a heavy crown, this throne of ghosts, being the one who loved you the most. Is it a blessing? Is it a curse to watch the universe move on while I stay in reverse? I'm the museum of everything you were, the keeper of the scent, the collector of the blur. Don't ask me to heal, don't ask me to try, because if I forget you, then you really die. I'd rather be broken and hold on to the spark than be whole and happy alone to burn. The streetlights are flickering out one by one. The morning is coming, but I'm not done. They say time heals time just erases. I'm seeing your ghost in 1,000 faces. If I'm the last person on earth who knows your name, then I'll be the one to keep the candle in the flame. It's not a burden, it's the last gift I can give to keep you alive for as long as I live. We sat in the kitchen until the light turned gold, trading the stories that we'd already told. I watched your hands as you traced the wood, doing the things that a lover should. But when the laughter died and the room went still, I felt a shiver, a sudden chill. You looked at the floor, then you looked at me, and I saw a shore where there used to be a sea. You spoke about work and the plans for the fall, while you leaned your head back against the wall. But behind the words was a heavy door, a shadow I'd never seen there before. I tried to reach out to brush it away, to find the truth that you wouldn't say. But the more I looked, the further you went, like a letter that's written but never sent. Oh, the secret you kept in your eyes, it was a quiet storm in a perfect sky. I was building a home on a foundation of sand, while you were already letting go of my hand. It wasn't a lie, no, it was just the truth unsaid, a ghost that you carried while you shared my bed. I could have fought for us if I'd only known that the secret you kept was that you were already alone. Now the house is a hollow, echoes and dust, and the rings on the dresser are starting to rust. I replay every dinner, every midnight walk, every single time that we didn't talk. Was it the moment I didn't see you cry? Tiny ways that you were already away. Your eyes were a mirror. I just didn't like what I saw. A map of a journey where I wasn't the law. Keep your secret, it belongs to you now. Stayed so long after you were gone. I'm finally closing my eyes so I don't have to see that the secret you kept was that you never really loved me. We sat in the kitchen until the light turned gold, trading the stories that we'd already told. I watched your hands as you traced the wood, doing the things that lovers should. But when the laughter died and the room went still, I felt a shiver, a sudden chill. You looked at the floor, then you looked at me, and I saw a shore where there used to be sea. You spoke about work and the plans for the fall, while you leaned your head back against the wall. But behind the words was a heavy door, a shadow I'd never seen there before. Tried to reach out to brush it away, to find the truth that you wouldn't say. But the more I looked, the further you went, like a letter to written but never sent. Oh, the secret you kept in your eyes, it was a quiet storm in a perfect sky. I was building a home on a foundation of sand, while you were already letting go of my head. It wasn't a lie, no, it was just the truth unsaid, a ghost that you carried while you shaved my bed. I could have fought for us if I'd only known that the secret you kept was that you were already alone. Now the house is a hollow, echoes and dust, and the rings on the dresser are starting to rust. I replay every dinner, every midnight walk, every single time that we didn't talk. Was it the moment I didn't see you cry, or the thousand tiny ways that a love can die? I'm a detective in a cold, empty room, searching for a light in the middle of this gloom. Why didn't you trust me with the weight of the dark? Why did you let me keep fanning the spark? You watched me dream of a forever for two, knowing all along there was no me and you. I would've walked through the fire, I would've carried the cross, but you kept the secret, and I kept the loss. Scream it out now, let the silence break. Tell me the truth for my own damn the secret you kept in your eyes. It was the coldest sunset of my life. I was building a home on a foundation of sand, while you were already miles from this land. It wasn't a lie, no, it was just the truth unsaid. The path to the door you'd already tread. We'll finally see it now, and it's clear as the day that the secret you kept was that you were already away. Eyes were a mirror, I just didn't like what I saw. A map of a journey where I wasn't the law. Keep your secret, it belongs to you now. The hardest part isn't where you left, is that you stayed so long after you are gone. I'm finally closing my eyes, so I don't have to see that the secret you kept was that you never really loved me. Calendar is stuck on a page from last July, back when we didn't have to hunt for reasons why. You left your keys on the counter right next to the mail, and my heart is a ship that's forgotten how to sail. I watched the sun go down and I watched it rise again, counting the minutes like the drops of medicine. You said our love was a mountain that would never move. Now I'm just walking in the circles of a dusty groove. I passed that old chapel where we sat on the stone, and you swore that I'd never have to walk this life alone. You spoke of white dresses and houses on the hill. Now the air in my lungs is heavy and still. The ink on our letters is starting to smear from the humidity of every single wasted tear. I'm checking the porch, I'm checking the gate, but forever is a word that's arrived far too late. Because you promised forever, but it's only Tuesday. I'm still wearing the sweater that you gave me in May. The world is still moving, the neighbors still wave, but I'm standing over the dreams that we couldn't save. You said till the end, you said till we're gray, but forever didn't even make it to Wednesday. Now I'm just a ghost in a house made of glass, watching the ghost of our future just pass. I went to the market and bought groceries for two. I forgot for a second that there's no more you. I'm staring at the cereal you like the most, and I'm breaking down right there, talking to a ghost. The cashier looks away, she doesn't want to see the wreckage of a man who thought he was weak. It's a long way to midnight when the silence is loud, and I'm searching for your face in every passing crowd. How do I unlove the soul that I knew? How do I unsee the life I planned with you? You didn't just leave, you took the map and the light. You left me mid-sentence in the middle of the night. Was forever just a phrase to get through the day? Was always just a debt you didn't want to pay? I'm screaming at the walls until my throat is raw, because you were the only law I ever saw. ever ended on a Monday night. What am I supposed to do with the rest of my life? The sun is setting on a day you didn't see. Just another Tuesday without you and me. I'll stop looking at the clock. I'll stop looking at the door. I guess forever doesn't live here anymore. But I'll keep the porch light on just for a while, like because I think you're coming back, but because I need to remember how to smile. Stuck on a page from last July, back when we didn't have to hunt for reasons why. You left your keys on the counter, right next to the mail. And my heart is a ship that's forgotten how to sail. I watched the sun go down and I watched it rise again, counting the minutes like they drops of medicine. You said our love was a mountain that would never move. Now I'm just walking in the circles of a dusty groove. That old chapel where we sat on the stone, and you swore that I'd never have to walk this life alone. You spoke of white dresses and houses on the hill. Now the air in my lungs is heavy and still. The ink on our letters is starting to smear from the humidity of every single wasted tear. I'm checking the porch, I'm checking the gate, but forever is a word that's arrived far too late. Because you promised forever, but it's only Tuesday. I'm still wearing the sweater that you gave me in May. The world is still moving, the neighbors still wave, but I'm standing over the dreams that we couldn't save. You said till the end, you said till we're gray, but forever didn't even make it to Wednesday. Now I'm just a ghost in a house made of glass, watching the ghost of our future just pass. I went to the market and bought groceries for two. I forgot for a second that there's no more you. I'm staring at the silhouette you like the most, and I'm breaking down right there, talking to a ghost. The cashier looks away, she doesn't want to see the wreckage of a man who thought he was we. It's a long way to midnight when the silence is loud, and I'm searching for your face in every passing crowd. How do I unlove the soul that I knew? How do I unsee the life I planned with you? You didn't just leave, you took the map and the light. You left me mid-sentence in the middle of the night. to do with the rest of my life? The sun is setting on a day you didn't see. Just another Tuesday without you and me. I'll stop looking at the clock, I'll stop looking at the door. I guess forever doesn't live here anymore. But I'll keep the porch light on, just for a while. Not because I think you're coming back, but because I need to remember how to smile.
There's a booth at the diner on 5th and Main, where the vinyl is cracked and it smells like rain. The waitress asks if I'm waiting for two. I just shake my head like I always do. The world keeps spinning, the cars race by underneath the cold and indifferent sky. But I'm stuck in a loop, in a glitch in the years, drowning a reservoir of unspoken tears. I went to the pier where we carved our names, but the wood's been replaced, it's not the same. The ocean washed the forever away and turned the bright blue into a hollow gray. I called up your brother, he didn't know what to say. He spoke about the weather and the games they play. It's like you were a dream I had alone, a secret frequency on a broken phone. And I'm the only one who remembers the way you left, the way you draw a heart on a window that was glass. Everyone else has moved on to the light, but I'm still standing in the middle of our last night. If I let go, then you're truly gone, like a star that's swallowed by the break of dawn. I'll hold the weight, I'll carry the embers, because I'm the only one who remembers. I keep the ticket stubs in a shoebox under the bed, proof of a life that's now just inside my head. The ink is fading the universe move on while I stay in reverse. I'm the museum of everything you were, the keeper of the scent, the collector of the blur. Don't ask me to heal, don't ask me to try. The curse if I forget you, then you really die. I'd rather be broken and hold on to the spark than be whole and happy alone in the dark. The street lights are flickering out one by one. The morning is coming, but I'm not done. They say time heals, but time just erases. I'm seeing your ghost in 1,000 faces. If I'm the last person on earth who knows your name, then I'll be the one to keep the candle in the flame. It's not a burden, it's the last gift I can give to keep you alive for as long as I live. The clock on the mantle is a rhythmic ghost, counting the things that I miss the most. Your shoes in the hallway, the dent in the rug, the ghost of a morning, the warmth of a hug. We were living on credit, we were stealing the light, building a fire in the dead of the night. I knew by the way that you looked at the door that us wasn't something you'd be fighting for. I checked my reflection in the window pane. I look like a man who's been caught in the rain. We traded our secrets like silver and gold, but some things are bought and some things are sold. You You gave me your summer, I gave you my soul. But half of a heart doesn't make a thing whole. I'm looking at pictures of a life we outgrew, just a collection of shadows that once looked like you. And oh, we were living on borrowed time, committing the love and then paying the crime. Now my heart is spent and the coffers are dry, with nothing but maybe and one goodbye. I'd go back to the start, I'd pay every cent for one more hour of the time that we spent. But the debt is too high and the interest is deep, and I'm left with the promises I couldn't keep. The seasons are shifting, the air's getting cold. The story is finished, the ending is told. I see you in strangers, in the turn of a head, in the silence of rooms where the I love yous were said. You're a beautiful vintage, a wine turned to dust, a memory covered in layers of rust. I'm walking the shoreline where the tide's coming in, wondering where the forever begins. Was it all just a ruse? Was it long to be returned? Is this just the ash of the bridges we burn? You can't take back the kisses, you can't take the years, you can't hide the salt in the tracks of my teeth. I'm bankrupt and broken, I'm down on the floor, begging for minutes you won't give anymore. Time is a master and love is a slave, and I'm digging a hole for the dreams in the grave. Was it all just a loan? Was it meant to be returned? Is this just the ash of the bridges we burned? You can't take back the kisses, you can't take years, you can't hide the salt in the traps of my tears. I'm bankrupt and broken, I'm down on the floor, begging for minutes you borrowed time, a beautiful rhythm that ran out of rhyme. Now my heart is spent and the light is all gone, and I'm left here to face the arrival of dawn. The mother stopped its beating against the glass, watching the seasons and the shadows pass. For 700 nights I kept the glow, a golden signal so that you would know that the path was clear, the lock was turned. Despite the bridges that we went and burned, I sat in that rocker until the wood grew thin, waiting for the moment that you'd walk back in. Looked the same, and for a second I forgot the pain. I reached for the switch with a trembling hand to light up the kingdom of this lonely man. But the taillights faded into the black, and I realized then you're never coming back. The bulb is flickering, it's tired too of staying awake for a ghost like you. So tonight I'm leaving the porch light off. Let the darkness settle. Let the silence go. is cool. I'm no longer anybody's fool. I used to be afraid of the dark, 'cause I thought it meant you were gone. But now I see the light was just a lie. It kept me from moving on.